Hi guys, and welcome. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, thank you for your continued support, you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, kind of a new cycle of energy here. I did not get through Aquarius or Pisces, you guys, so I apologize for that. The energy was pretty intense, and it still is pretty intense. But I switched decks, and these decks must be meant for you. Aquarius, Pisces, 11th and 12th houses. We're going to go ahead and start with a overall energy here for you guys, okay? So if you guys could just take a couple deep breaths with me. Say my little prayer. Thank you, Spirit, for your guidance, your protection, and your unconditional love. I'm grateful for all known and unknown, seen and unseen, divine energy, guiding, protecting, and allowing us to receive these messages with an open heart and an open mind. I pray these messages reach those who will fully embrace their divine energy for the highest good as we walk on this path of healing, love, and redemption. Pray your healing light may touch, taint, and transmute all darkness with understanding, compassion, and forgiveness. Thank you, Spirit, Lord of love. Amen. Okay, guys. Transition. Releasing things. Release, release, release. Something naturally changing here. Purposeful action. Also the need to set intentions and take personal action. Focused direction. Overcoming some obstacles. There may be some obstacles here as things are being released in your life. Maybe you're trying to release things, or maybe things are just naturally being released. And Spirit's coming in and saying, okay, with these releases, we need to make an intention on what we want. This has been the energy. It's like so much parts of us just want to keep hanging on to the old, even though it's not in alignment with us, with our souls, with our growth. A lot of these things are things that aren't growing with us, but also things that just seem almost insurmountable, like you can't get through it, you can't get over it. That's just not true. We can get through and get over anything. We just have to focus our energy in what we want and what we want to create, not on the actual obstacle itself, but the bigger picture, the further out goal, okay? And that can help like light your fire about like, hey, this has to happen in order for this to happen. Kind of gives us a perspective, you guys, okay? So that's the two energies that are coming out right away. We're going to go ahead and get one of these. These are the Oracle Moonologies. Yasmin Bolin does these. We're going to pull one out of the Manifestation deck and one out of the, I think the other one's just the first Oracle. I'm not sure if she's come up with a new deck lately. I need to check. Confidence is your key to success. Being confident in the direction you're going, being confident in yourself, and in what you're feeling. With the Leo energy here, this is strength of heart, strength of love coming through. About loving yourself, choosing kind of, with the strength card, it can be very instinctual. This is choosing something that's not necessarily instinctual, but pretty, it's bigger than instinct. It's understanding something kind of from both sides, the instinctual part and the part that wants to collaborate and bring something together with love, not just because it's it's interesting. It's like and it's also, okay, hold on, let me slow down here. I'm getting a lot with this card, you guys. Okay, so instinctually, you may be wanting to hold on to something, just out of natural instinct. This could be a way you were conditioned, a way you were trained, something you believed to be true about yourself or a situation. And it could require a lot of strength, a lot of love, a lot of kind of going beyond the instincts to get through something here. That's kind of what I'm feeling. On the bottom, we got a time for healing. So something trying to heal here, something trying to maybe be released so healing can happen. Also, there's this feeling with this confidence is key of knowing that whatever this is that you need to realign within yourself or change or release, you can do it. Have confidence. Don't tell yourself you can't. Don't tell yourself it's impossible. Believe that you can do it. You can release it. You can change this frame of mind, or you can change that thought process of wanting to hang on to something, or maybe not knowing which way to go. Making that purposeful action, taking purposeful steps forward, thinking about very carefully about the steps you're taking, and if the result is going to align with who you truly are, your spirit, your soul. That's also the Strength card too, because it is like a very primal energy, and I think we naturally seek passion and growth and evolution. It's evolution, you guys. We are evolving. And things that are stopping that evolution or trying to, it's like the leaf that hangs onto the branch. A new leaf can't grow there until the old leaves are released. That's part of the evolution. That's part of growth. So it can be blocking new growth. Something here could be blocking new growth. Okay, we got a lot of Leo up in this reading. You could have a strong Leo placement, or Leo could actually be sitting in your Aquarius house, the 11th house. This is very interesting because we got first quarter moon in Leo. Be humble. This doesn't mean taking something on like an animal. This means being humble, being still, quiet as you transition. It doesn't mean roaring. It doesn't mean fighting. It's just leading with love, leading with focus, intention, and being humble about all the circumstances playing out. Understanding that even if things are being released, or you're taking purposeful action towards something, that there's a understanding there, and it's from a loving place, and it's been shown what it's needed to be shown so that you could be humble, so you can be. I'm just not feeling like, don't take the bull by the horns. This is a quieter transition, but it feels very hard. It feels like it could easily be handled with non-humbleness. It feels like it could easily be handled with animal instincts, like lashing out or anything like that. This has to come from the heart. I am feeling that. And it has to be really focused in light, focused in love, for yourself, for the direction you want to go in your life, whatever this is, overcoming these obstacles, whatever these obstacles are to you, if this is your reading, is going to require that you, for a smoother transition, it's going to require that you tame the beast and lead, because this is something you are passionate about, something you do love, something you want in your life, something you desire, something that will help you be in more alignment. But it's also going to require that you're understanding and humble about the whole situation, the whole circumstance, all sides of it. So it's getting a lot of perspectives, okay? Having an open mind and an open perspective, seeing more than just your perspective, but also understanding what your heart's calling you to move away from, or release, or change. Or change is happening around you, and you need to be humble and humble yourself about that change that's happening, because it's out of your control. So to sit there still and watch the change, watch the leaves fall, watching the leaves fall, watching the shifts and the changes in the environment with a humble heart, which means an very accepting heart of, hey, this stuff is happening because it's natural, it's nature. And I personally cannot stop that nature from evolving. And this could be you too, just going through this evolution, this change, and probably many things around you, because this is the energy going through the collective, you guys. So trying to hold on to old ways, or even de-evolve, is not going back isn't an option. So we have to sit here and allow things to grow and be released and change as they will. and find our peace with it. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And in order to keep going through obstacles, we need to have a focused intention of what we personally can do for ourselves and what actions we want to take. What is our actions we want to take towards something? Are we going to try to hold on to something that's trying to change, trying to grow, maybe trying to release from our lives because that's that person or that situation's evolution? Or are we going to try to stifle somebody else's growth? Or are we going to stifle our own growth by not thinking before we take action? So there's an important message here about thinking before taking action on anything. It's actually more feeling like sitting back and watching and releasing very naturally. And I know that's hard to do when our personalities and our egos and our sense of control feel like they're being stripped away from us. But, you know, this kind of, it isn't our world, you guys. I mean, you have control over you, your world. But the world and everything happening in it and evolution and all the growth and stuff, that's, you know, that's nature. So there is a feeling of here of nature. Letting nature play out. And not interfering. We got that Two of Wands. That's that focus. Okay. This is that purposeful action. I focus on what I want and make it happen. Okay, this isn't by force, though. This is by focus. This is by focusing on what you can do to make you feel in alignment, taking your own path forward. It isn't really, I always look at the Two of Wands kind of like it's not taking necessarily this path or this path. It's really taking your own path between, it's a nice balance between, and it's that in between the yes and the no. No, I'm not doing that. Yes, I am doing that. No, I'm going to take action in the direction I want to go. Now, this feels very deep. So it's being very mindful of the action you're taking and what you're focusing on right now feels very important for this reading. Let's go ahead and get a couple more. Because this is under that confidence is your key to success. Focusing on something that you want to make happen and having confidence that you can do it. So if there is something you're wanting to have in your life, maybe a goal, something like that, you need to focus on it and you need to believe that you can make it happen. That's what I'm getting. Let's see here. That Ten of Wands, you guys. This is stressing to me that you need to take care of yourself too right now because it says, I love and care for myself first. You could be focusing a lot of attention on outer things and not yourself right now. It did come in reverse. That's why I'm like, you could really be trying to release something, but maybe in that process, you're not necessarily taking the best care of yourself. You could be maybe not eating right, maybe not getting exercise, whatever it is, maybe just not taking time to yourself. But this is emphasizing during this transition, during these changes, release, 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 change, realign, but take care of yourself. Love and care for yourself first, because this is a lot of wands. This is a lot of spiritual energy. This is a lot of fire. We got Leo, wands, all fire, you guys. Tons of fire in this energy. And it's just powerful, okay? So it's really, really trying to push this forward, whatever this is, and finish this cycle up, a very spiritual cycle, a very strong spiritual growth cycle. You've learned a lot about what you've been carrying, what you have been passionate about, what you have fiercely fought for with your spirit. Sometimes this is just this can be our everything. This is fighting for everything. This is fighting for our goals. This is fighting for our sobriety. This is fighting for our peace of mind. This is fighting for balance. This is fighting for everything that's absolutely like, it can be constructive or destructive. Fire is good. It can be very comforting. It can be very controlled. It can be very beneficial, or it can be very destructive. So this is after going through lots of destruction and lots of construction, back and forth, many years probably, ending here. There's an end of a huge cycle here. And it's really important to take care of yourself and not fall into a place where you're not loving and caring towards yourself or others at this time. Let's get here. And this one came out reverse too, and is the Six of Swords. So not quite there yet in the transition, but you may not believe that more peaceful times are going to come. This could involve a community, friendships, maybe a marriage, maybe some kind of like stability this is feeling like it's feeling like as you go through this releasing or this change, or you realign with something, there could be a fear here of something not going smoothly, also not having everything you need to feel stable and sound in your spirit, even like deep. But I can tell you, the affirmation for the Six of Swords, if you're worried about how you're going to get through this transition, it says, I know peaceful times will come. Sit there, and we got that Be Humble card right above it, which is that meditation, and that just always looking at the further out picture. Peaceful times will come. If we look back in our lives, we know that at times when we were shifting and changing and growing through our lives, it always kind of feels unstable and rough waters, rough emotions, sometimes rough physical surroundings as we move forward and grow. But you have to trust that, and by being humble and still and not rocking the boat too much is what I'm feeling with that being humble, know that peaceful times will come, and they are coming. So that is beautiful. Let's go ahead and get a couple of these, you guys, for the Two of Wands here. Focusing, having confidence and focusing as you go through these shifts and changes. Don't focus on the past, just focus on what you want. And if we have to go through rough stuff to get what we want, then that's what we have to do. That is this Ten of Wands. It's just like one more thing. It feels like one more thing you got to do. I know it always feels like one more thing, but this is something that needs picked up. This last bit of spiritual fire needs picked up and taken through the finish line with you so that you can move forward. And having gained lots and lots of new thoughts, new ideas of how to handle things, also gaining clarity on what it is that has poked holes in your boat, what the things are that have caused rougher transitions or smoother. We got the Magician. I knew I was feeling this. It's like that one last wand, you guys. It's impulse, and that's under this Two of Wands, and confidence is your key. So we do not want to manifest impulsively, okay? We want to focus on what we want to manifest. Not just wild. It's like, what exactly do you want? And have confidence that you deserve it, you can get it, you can create it, and do this from a very balanced place with this Two of Wands here. So let's go ahead and get this Ten of Wands. I love and care for myself first through this transition. I love that. I might read this. This is a newer deck that I haven't used. I mean, it's not new, but I haven't used it that much. But man, the energy was just calling to this deck. And it's a light deck. It's the Tarot of Light. And it's just, after all these energies we've been going through, I really want to bring some light into these readings, because it can feel really, really like dark and desperate and disparate. Just when we're losing things that our egos or our personalities have been attached to having in our lives, or but things got to be released in order for new things to grow, you guys. And that's really hard to understand for the human brain. Oh, we got that Four of Angels, rest. Okay. And that's under this Ten of Wands. I love and care for myself first. Okay, so during this transition, okay, we got this Four of Angels right under this Ten of Wands. This is a lot. There's a lot of exhaustion here. And since it did come out reversed, it's kind of telling me you're probably right at that Nine of Wands, which is, oh, I don't know if I can just do this one last thing, release this one last thing, or change this one last perspective, or change this one last thought, or, to change my mind, or get rid of this habit, or get rid of this job or relationship, or and it's almost like that's that last wand to be done with this cycle, you guys. Four of Angels, it's saying you need to rest, make sure, and this tells me you probably ain't sleeping too well either. But this is also healing, this is also rejuvenation, re-energizing your mind. And then so that it isn't scattered from all of the stuff you've been through, and you aren't still focusing on 8 other things. It's like really just focusing on self-care and self-love right now, so you can be healthy for the journey here and the transition. Okay, that's been a big energy for everybody, but it is coming in quite strong here. Don't do anything impulsive right now. Just focus on what you want to happen and what you can make happen. It's not going to just fall in your lap. This takes work, but that's why you need to rest, take care of yourself, and let nature take its course, because things are progressing, okay? And stay humble, okay? Stay humble in your heart and humble about the journey and what's to come, and trust that good things come. But we got to go through this stuff too. We got to go through the healing. We got to go through the self-care. We got to show the universe and show our highest selves that we are worth it, and we know we're worth it. What we're working on manifesting, what we're working on building in our existence, in our real existence. 8 of stars on the bottom, surge. So this is kind of like the 8 of wands, you guys. It's fast. It could be messages. It could be communication. We got the lovers here. Under, I know peaceful times will come. This could have something to do with a choice, or manifesting something, or moving towards love. That's what I'm getting. Like moving towards something more loving, something more in alignment, something that's very put together in a very nice way, and it peaceful. This could be in a relationship or something in your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be like love relationship, but I mean, all relationships are love relationships. Like, it doesn't have to be like partner, like lover, but it could be family. It could be all relationships. But there is a feeling here of needing to be humble and loving, and knowing, optimistic about more peaceful times to come in the relationship, in the situation. This could also mean in yourself, balance in yourself, loving yourself, self-love, taking care of yourself. If you're not experiencing like partner issues or family, which I think we all do experience those things, but this is about finding that joy, knowing that joyful time is going to come, trusting that through this transition, there is love, okay? And there's something better on the other side of this transition, and it might feel rough right now, but stay humble. Don't create any wildness or that, like I said, that destructive kind of energy as you move forward. I am getting that. So let's go ahead and get one of these Blue Angel oracles. So the surge of energy right here under this, something's definitely pushing these leaves off this tree. Something's definitely, oh, there we go. And it's the Pendragon sword. To me, this is always kind of like, it gives me that clarity, Ace of Swords kind of energy. But we are going to read that. They're short, you guys. Yeah, and it says, everything in nature is a wonderful miracle. That's what this is talking about. I'm feeling like that. Like this nature, like this evolution. It says, isn't the little bird flying through the vast sky a miracle? There's something happening here that's good. It's going to bring in goodness, you guys. But sometimes we miss the little things, and we take it for granted, like what the bird has to go through to learn to fly, or what is went through our journeys. What kind of instincts have we had to tame and nurture and observe and respect to be humble, to move forward, okay? This concentrated sword represents balance, power, and wisdom, qualities bestowed only to those who have earned them. By carrying this big load here, this is a lot learned, you guys. This is a coming of age for you. Much can be accomplished now with relative ease, provided you remain balanced and grounded and humble, and like I said, not poking any more holes or any holes in your boat, knowing exactly what you need to take with you for balance. These are 3 balanced swords on each side, so the boat doesn't rock, Keep that boat from rocking with balanced thinking right now and humble thinking. That's what I'm getting. You are bestowed the power of the dragon, ruler, king, and magician. And we also got the magician here, because this is really powerful. And this lovers is a major, and so is this magician, you guys. 2 majors here. Big energy happening here. That is just happening. The only thing you need to do is take care of yourself and stay balanced right now. This great and humble. It says, bestow this great honor and privilege is also a great responsibility. You can hold this power indefinitely for as long as you honor, respect, and use it wisely. Yes, using this sword wisely, using the mind wisely, using the words wisely, not falling into instincts, not falling into not being humble, maybe being mean or disrespectful or not honoring the truth, not honoring the clarity that's coming in for you. There's something clearly coming in a big burst of communication, energy. Maybe you're seeing things, and it's definitely setting the stage for this coming together, this peaceful times. But you have to just kind of remain positive and trust good things here. Every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. I love that, because this is also saying with this balance, this is part of the being humble too. I am feeling that with this sword. Just know that no matter if you might be watching either other people, maybe not evolving, maybe moving forward, maybe not. But be humble about it. You know, don't create negative karma around something you're judging or something you are misjudging, maybe even. But it says every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. So everything good in me is good in you. Everything bad in you is bad in me. So it's kind of like really being humble and knowing that everybody's going through change, transition, releasing stuff, and just kind of taking care of yourself right now, especially in body, you guys. Your mind, especially your mind, I'm getting that really strongly with your guys' reading, taking care of the mind. I am going to read just to these, because I haven't worked with this deck very much, but the Magician here, under this Two of Wands, focusing on what you want to happen. Let's read it says your energy draws knowledge and experience towards you. Choose what feels good and leave the rest on the path. And that is it. Yes. Okay. So there is this Two of Wands, and I said it's kind of like taking your own path between the two. So it's like leaving those two wands behind and creating that third wand, that vision, that forward focus on what you want to create with the Magician under here for your future, for your well-being, for your growth. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I'm feeling that, like willpower, having the will to focus on what you want and make it happen. And the confidence is the key. Believing you can make what you want happen in your life. If you want love, if you want a better paying job, or you want respect, or you want peace, you can create that through yourself. And remembering that everything that's in you is in everybody else too. So it's very contagious energy. I'm getting that. It says the description magic is not created out of thin air without explanation. Life filters towards you through your beliefs and faiths. Tune into and enlarge the places in your heart. And that's this Leo energy too, that confidence. Enlarging the confident, loving place in you that you know you love something, or you know you want something very special here in your life. And it may not come the way you envision it, because there's a lot of transition, there's a lot of change, there's a lot of release, there's a lot of realignment happening here. So it could just require a whole shift in like circumstances, maybe the actions you're taking, because we've got purposeful action, and we also got the Magician right under that again. So really taking purposeful action, focused, empowered, humble, confident action towards what you want. Being resourceful with your energy, being resourceful with your thoughts, your thinking process, you guys. This sword is yours to use as long as you use it wisely. And that means taking care. And the first thing you got to do is think about the well-being of your mind and your thought process. Okay, I am getting that. The universe fills your energy and impulses. An impulse was there under the Magician here. So it is about filling those impulses. Impulsive thinking, impulsive behaviors, impulsive even just vibration, you know. It's like, it says it brings evidence of this to you. We sometimes call these synchronicities, fate or destiny. However, all comes to you as a gift of choice. So something's manifesting here. Maybe something, you know, you are focusing on. Maybe something to do with more peaceful times. Maybe with somebody in your relationship, maybe within yourself. But it's definitely just requiring that you take a little extra love and time for yourself right now, and recognize that the universe heard your call, and something here is changing and shifting. Something is needing released, probably, so that this manifestation can come to. So you need to be mindful of that right now. It says, and you know, self-doubt, that's the confidence. Like, don't doubt what the universe has felt your calling. It's felt your cry. It's felt your love. It is bringing in what you want, what it felt from your heart, what it felt from your focus. And now is a time and an opportunity to choose to acknowledge that and to honor it, honor the process. That's what I was feeling with this sword. Honor the truth, honor the clarity that's coming in for you. Whether it's something your ego or personality wants to see or not. There's something here. The universe has heard your call and it's happening. Be humble. Be humbled by it. This is beautiful. I love that. It says, tune into and enlarge the places in your heart that are ready to accept loving, healing, and supportive experiences into your world. This feels like you could have been asking, I need support. I want love in my life. I want somebody to honor and respect my growth. I want, this feels very like deep-seated, like I need this support in my life, God or universe, and could you please help me with this? I'm doing all this focusing and I'm doing all this envisioning and I'm really trying to manifest this, and the universe has heard you, and there's a lot of energy coming in right now to support this transition, to support this change. The Six of Swords is also transition. You just have to have trust in the process right now. She readies, it says, who am I? Where am I going? And what should I do? She readies herself for receiving. And like butterflies, her answers mysteriously arrive in her heart and mind and realization. Something being majorly realized, what you truly want maybe to make happen right now. Let's go ahead and go to this, read the short for this. 4 of Angels here. I love that. The projection of wounds. So be careful with projecting wounds too. Outdated beliefs and false ideas onto the world leaves one battle born. And that is under this 10 of Wands, which I was feeling as the 9 of Wands in reverse. It's like there's this feeling here of it's time to heal and transform the belief that maybe all this has just happened for no reason, or feeling kind of, it's like you've chose to grow and learn something here that's powerful. So it's like honoring this process. Oh, it's really strong. Something's shifting here, changing beliefs, false ideas, maybe false ideas about what you even wanted or what you even manifested, maybe even that's, or even what there's something very clearly coming into sight saying this is what you want. This is what we heard you say. And this is what's happening. That's what I'm getting. It says, a beautiful angel retreats to a healing sea of love high up in the clouds. She wraps herself with her healing wings, cocooning herself in a cave of serenity to be reborn. There is a spiritual rebirth here, big time happening. And it's really coming into some unity here. Within, maybe without. Obviously, what's within will come without. But it does say to take time for quiet time, rebalancing yourself, rebalancing your mind, rebalancing your heart, your health, recuperating your energy for this last bit, this last wand that needs taken through to the finish line. It has something to do with this clarity coming in for you. And it could be one that you need to be balanced and healthy to receive and understand. There's something very good happening here. I am feeling that. Let's go to this Lovers real quick. There's something very good happening here. It just may feel really like I am done. Like I am, and you may have even asked, I need some help here. I need some extra energy. I need a little push here, universe. Can you help me out? And it's here. The help is here. I am getting that. And the 4 of Trees. That's growth. Also, that's the trees here. And this is the Pentacles, the 4 of, and it's represent expansion, growth, using your body to grow, to expand within and without. Something big here. A union with another gives you freedom to be who you truly are. Embrace all aspects of yourself and liberate your spirit of love. So there's something really here. There's a love here. There's a lot of love here. But it says liberate. Liberate your spirit of love. Free the spirit of love. Don't keep it contained. Don't keep it trapped. Let the love you want in your life, let it guide you. Let it keep you focused on not one specific person, not one specific place, but just the feeling of being loved and received and accepted by another, by yourself first and foremost. That's where this confidence is coming in. And it says the lovers find freedom in reflecting and accepting each other. This could be a literal relationship about acceptance and reflecting on each other and accepting each other for exactly what's there. This feels really magical. It feels like something really good could happen here. But there's a need to be humble and see that the good in you is the good in them, the bad in them is the bad in you, not to project or push stuff up on other people, but know something here is manifesting big for a shift, a change, a movement forward. And it's happening powerfully, maybe through communication, but definitely through the spirit, definitely through passion, fire, growth. There's so much here. I'm getting so much. It says the goddess, the feminine, and the unconscious mind. So this is where the unity within the self is coming in. And it says it could be bringing the conscious mind and the unconscious together. The masculine and conscious mind and the feminine and unconscious mind, seeking union with God. So really becoming more spiritually in alignment with mind, body, spirit, the whole picture. I love that. In order to merge into an exquisite, beautiful whole. In making love, the divine spark plays in physical form as a delicious, sensuous reminder of the love that we are. I love that. And it says this affirms that you're ready to feel love in all its splendid forms. And this time will come. It is coming. But there's a need to sit and be still and humble right now, not to interfere with the transition or changes that are happening. And if there is changes and stuff happening within you that you need to put into, I don't want to say action, but it is, but it's purposeful action. Like, I need to do this in order for this to happen. For me, this is very interesting. It says a new or romantic or sexual relationship is imminent or may have already arrived in your life. This card may also indicate the deepening of an existing relationship. And I was feeling that this could be about a relationship or something going through a huge change, a huge transition. People just releasing and letting go of things they need to release and let go of. Remain focused on love. Stay in your heart. Let your heart beat with its impulses for this deep-seated soul need of expression of love, and let it manifest. But all this has to happen in order for something to come into union, come into form. That's what I'm getting. So trials overcome. So although this is a transition and moving through this kind of energy, being humble and still and balanced and taking care of yourself, it is leading to something really good within the self, possibly within your outer world also. So that is really nice, you guys. Let's get a couple of words here. Okay, we got delegation, originality. There's nothing new under the sun. Something new coming in here that you can't see. Also, you may not be able to see this. And we got intensity that flipped. The show must go on, no matter what here. And stand on your own 2 feet. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Stay calm, stay cool, stay humble, stay collected. Don't start trying to micromanage or control things that just are not going to benefit this process, this transition. And purity, I was feeling this. Something being purified here. Shrouds have no pockets. Free from contamination, innocence, and originality, untainted by outer influence. I love that. So not letting the outer influences make you something you're not, or pull you off your path, or shake your confidence, or shake your focus. Stay focused on exactly what it is you're trying. And there's a lot of butterflies. There's lots of transformation in this reading, okay? And taking those chances, even if you feel like, I can't do this, you're feeling not confident maybe, have the audacity to believe that you can create what you want. Have the audacity to believe the good things can and will and are happening. Believe in yourself. It says if you won't be a fool, you cannot become a master. Have the audacity to believe that everything in your path that you have learned from is bringing you something great. And you've mastered something. There's something you've learned here. There's something you're growing and through and from, and it's bringing in something good here. And trust the universe will bring you all you need to feel balanced, accepted. This is celebrate, something to celebrate, something to honor, something to cherish, something that feels good. Okay, so that's beautiful. Let's go ahead and get a little Cali card here. I think I might get a spiral one too, you guys. Very nice reading. I'm glad the energies are shifting. It was really, really rough there with the earth head, like the man head, about these relationships and this stuff leaving and shifting in our lives and the unacceptance about it. But there's such a comforting energy coming in right now to comfort those who are watching leaves fall. Just really asking us to stay humble and trust this process. In unusually challenging situations, the ways we have supported ourselves during more ordinary times are insufficient. We need to be open to divine inspiration, protection, and proceeding in new ways. Here is a portent of unexpected success. Even if everything appears to be going against you, the tide shall turn through divine grace. Something here may not look like, and it's not being handled with the old ways or the old thought processes. It's challenging. It's beyond like your normal scope of what you can like take on. That's what I feel like when it said don't bite off more than you can chew. It's like you can't take this on. The universe has got this. Unexpected success. This is beyond your doing. This is beyond you. You just have to take purposeful action with your heart and be in alignment with what you want in your life. And the divine's handling the rest. That's what I'm getting. Even if things appear to be going against you, the tide shall turn with divine grace. And I really, truly was getting this about a month ago, that we needed to really, really be grateful and thankful for divine grace and for karmic mercy. And, this merciful God, merciful, and wants love, wants growth, wants all this to happen in our lives and in those we love's lives. But things have to happen for that stuff to come in, guys. So yeah, be open to divine inspiration, protection, and proceeding in new ways. So really releasing, sitting back, releasing humbly, letting things fall away if they need to fall away, and just sitting there still and trusting in the universal process of things right now. I am getting that. It's really nice. Okay, let's get one of these. And then this will wrap up your guys' reading. Love that. We got beautiful, the gift. There is something here. Not only are you in sacred sexuality, there could be a very powerful union with the divine coming in for you, possibly another, you guys. This is a gift. Everything, these 10 wands, all these spiritual lessons and growth, there's a gift here. There's something here for you. You might be the gift too to somebody else, or you are a gift. We're all gifts to this existence. And we have to believe that. We have to believe that. We have to have confidence in our gifts and our blessings and the divine will and love that we carry inside of our souls. It is our souls. That is our souls. Is growth, expansion, change, evolution. Just becoming more in alignment with the bigger picture, God. And this is big, you guys. I'm getting big energy here. The gift. Here we go. What is my place? So seeing, there's wonder in this person's eyes, wondering, where do I belong? Who am I? Where do I go? Can I climb this mountain? Can I make this happen? Can I create what I want? Yes, have confidence. Have confidence. This is beautiful. It says, am I giving myself the space that I deserve? I am like an antenna. I am receiving frequencies and spreading vibrations within and around me. That's that impulse of the magician. That's that vibration that the universe is picking up on and has picked up on. And you've emitted frequencies or something, and it's spreading vibrations within and around you. It's changing things, what we want. We have to keep focused on love, because that's what we want. We want peace. We want love. We want acceptance. We want forgiveness. We want understanding. We want compassion. We want good things. Let's stay focused on that. We want healing, healing, healing. We want this world to heal. We want each other to heal. I love that. I am an essential part of the process that is creating this world. This is that manifestation process. Very important right now. Everything that I emit is manifesting in every part of my life, of my universe. I have come here to learn something from this earthly experience. I really feel, it ran through my head. I heard, it's so weird, but I heard like, I felt the words. I felt the words. You have manifested this. You are manifesting this. It wasn't in those exact words, but it's this energy of look what you've created. And we're seeing that like really clear in our physical worlds. Like, look what you've created. Do you like what you've created? Well, guess what? Now you get a chance to really focus on what you want to create. If you don't like what you've created in your past, what you've been through, how you've handled life and your creative process, now's your chance. Now's your opportunity to focus on what you really want. We're listening. We've shown that. We've shown that time and time again that we're listening. We got your back. The universe, energy, it's all working with us, you guys, not against us. It can feel like that sometimes, but that's usually because we're working against ourselves or our highest self. We're working against, it's like our mind's working against our spirit. That's what I'm getting. It says, I have come here to learn something from this earthly experience. And that is that this is all very real. That's the energy. This is real. That's what you came here to learn. That this is real. This is real. That's what I keep hearing. I have come here to learn something. I just can't stop hearing this and seeing this and rereading this. It's so weird. I am here to offer the maximum potential of my human avatar. This is real. Maximum. I'm here to offer the maximum potential of what I can in this body with this energy that's running the show. My energy's running the show. That's it. That's my energy's creating the show. That's what I'm getting. Now I decide to heal my relationship with authority, finding my own authority, knowing I'm running the show. I'm the boss. I'm working with the big guy. I'm working with the boss. I'm working with it all. So I'm now a creator. I'm now creating. I'm making stuff happen. I'm not sitting back watching what's happening. I'm part of this. And my love and my focus and my intention and my confidence is felt. We don't have to say it. It's felt. It's felt in vibration, and it's shown back to us. Oh, you aren't quite there yet on your confidence with that kind of energy or that kind of situation, or that when somebody tells you you're worthless or you're never going to amount to nothing, you believe it still. You still believe that shit? No. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in the path that is happening right now. That came out very kind of, but it's true. It's true. When we are triggered, we believe. There's a part of us that vibrates and tells the universe, oh, I do believe that. When somebody says, no, you haven't grown, you haven't learned, you're like, oh, no, you have. But this doubt, it's felt. The doubt is felt. That's that animal instinct. That's that kind of primal energy. It's like when you're out in the wild, animals can sense when you're scared. It takes me back to a walk I had, and there was this vulture, and it came very, very close. It was circling me, okay? And I was really weirded out. And I love watching hawks, birds, eagles, all of it. I watch nature. I listen to synchronicities. I pay attention to my environment. And I purposely go out in nature to see what it has to show me. And it showed me this that day. I was walking, and it circled, and it came really low as I've ever seen a vulture come. And it circled around me. And it was just, and it was looking at me. It was checking me out. It was like, like, I am kind of hungry. Can I take that one? It almost felt, it scared me. It actually shook my insides a little. I'm not going to lie. And I think I could take a vulture. I don't know. But I seriously was like, I was out walking because I was feeling like wounded, It was like a feeling of being wounded, and I wanted to go heal that in myself. And that's a lot of times when I walk, or, I hula hoop, or I do something really active with my body, it's to make me understand how strong I am, and for me to have that conversation by myself with myself about how strong I am and how in tune I am with nature and how I need to be more in tune with myself too. This is all really a kind of personal. I'm going to say this, but when I had that feeling of kind of being scared a little, I don't like to admit it, but everybody gets scared, and I was just like, is this thing going to come like peck at my face and like no? I'm like, I slowly reached down and I grabbed a stick and I looked up at it and I said, are you going to fucking attack me? And I said it, and I said it out loud, all by myself out there. And I said, are you gonna come at me? Are you gonna come at me? And I didn't scream it. I just said it. I did say it out loud though, but it's the energy I had behind it. And there's energy behind our words too, you guys, and just that thought. And it swooped around me one more time. No crud, guys. And this is after I kind of scampered off to find a stick and kind of was walking faster. Like, man, maybe I can outrun this. Maybe I can outrun this vulture. And I'm thinking, no, I don't need to outrun this vulture. I need to face it. Face the vultures in your life. Face this fear in your life. Face the lack of confidence you have in yourself in your life. This was the message the vulture brought to me. And once I did, it swooped one more time and it flew off and left me be. And I knew I had stood my ground and let it know that I wasn't going to let it scare me into running away from what I'm doing. You know, there's just this feeling, and it shook my confidence a little. Like, can I take a bird? Like, yes, you can. Like, you can do anything, really. I mean, we do have limits, you guys, as people, but our energy does a lot. So you can create from that energetic place where you don't ever have to fight that real physical battle, because you've already fought the energetic ones. You've already went through the spiritual lessons. So that's powerful. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but it really, it's just powerful. It says, now I decide to heal my relationships with authority and finding my own. I take my place, the place that I deserve. I have the responsibility to manifest my power. Nobody else is there to make you feel powerful. You have to make yourself feel powerful. You have to own your power, your spirit. Authority is the key word to this card. It says life is a gift. Receive, honor, and utilize this ultimate offering. This is clarity. Clearly, you are in control. Clearly, you are in control of your power. Clearly, you're in control over your focus, your humbleness, your movements through obstacles and transition and releasing and new growth to come into balance. I love that. I go back to my natural state. That is kind of that primal energy, this natural energy that's like, no. Like, there's this powerful energy. It says, I am firm in my axis, which means I am firm in my direction. I'm firm in what I want. I'm confident in what I want. I'm confident in what I know and what I've learned and what I've experienced. And I'm confident that it's leading me to better times, more balance, peaceful times. And the universe will fulfill my needs and bring me bliss because I trust that. I manifest my will, what I want. So if you're being shown that you've manifested something by your strong will, or you are, it's saying continue to trust in the process. And I feel like this was really spirit coming in really loud saying, hey, I'm here, I'm feeling, I'm listening, and everything's happening just like you need it to. And maybe it's not happening like you wanted it to, but this is what you sent out. This is what's going to help you grow, and your highest self knows that. That inner part knows that. It knows when you're shaken. It knows when you're shrinking. It knows when you're getting ready to run, and it says, face that, deal with that. You might not like the now. If that vulture would have came out of the sky and started pecking at my face, I would have started whacking it with a stick, but I didn't have to. Thank goodness, because I don't want to hurt a bird. I don't care if it's a vulture. I don't care. I don't want to have to hurt anybody, but if I need to, I might, I'm glad I didn't have to. That might be a message for somebody, but it's just feeling like you may not have to, being humble, you may not have to fight something, something's happening very naturally here. So let it be a gift to you right now, okay? Whoever this is resonating with, it's a very powerful reading, and I hope it helps somebody. As always, you guys, I appreciate you guys coming, watching your videos. I appreciate your patience when I can't get those videos out, because I am walking, I am restoring my energy, I am taking care of my business also, and I hope you guys are as well. I appreciate you guys. So I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.